What's going on with it?
You're
Put the camera on there or the switch still? No. Yeah. Hit the record button. It's not for show on there.
hit the record button.
If you hit the record button, it'll record for 30 minutes.
All right, we up.
What's going down?
What's going on, y'all, man? We the Fight Bookies. We should just be called the Bookies now. How about that?
Bookie.
The Bookies.
I don't know, bro.
I mean, hey, I ain't got a problem with that.
Man, the fans decide that, man.
How was y'all's week? Everybody good?
Fire.
Man, listen, man, unexpected car trouble. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I take the bitter with the speed. I always appreciate that I'm in the position that I can recover from this.
I
You
feel
know what
that.
I'm saying? So a lot of the shit, it might knock me off path, or put it this way, I always tell people, like, I'm not broke, I just have less money. So that's the way to look at it. You know what I mean? That I put myself in the position. I'm not broke, I just have less money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it.
We got to get into it then. The rundown done started already.
Yes, sir.
Started.
Yeah, I'm going
All
to
right.
introduce $1 Million Flight, $1 Million Boxing Promotions, man.
It's your boy Alex, Fight Bookie.
DMG Truth, young man, young king.
It's a whole lot of that shit. You hear me? It's large young woman, heavy duty cutie. You heard me, your auntie's favorite. But right into the rundown, man. You should know who we are by now. If not, man, DM, ask, call. You know what I mean? Send a letter, carry a pigeon or something. But where we at? Where we going
Ohio
first?
State, Michigan.
Oh my God. Here we go. Here we go with the Columbus
Hey.
bias. Here we go with the Ohio bias, man. You know what I'm saying? Here, let me start from the beginning, right?
Don't act like you ain't
Hey, yo,
excited about the
I'm
game.
not. Let me tell you something. When I first got here,
That was
dog,
quick.
when I first got here, let me tell you something. I used to be like, I like Ohio State. They win, yay. They lose, fuck them niggas. I'm from New York. So that shit used to get me in trouble. Like, niggas really be angry. Like, damn, son, you upset? God? Like, you know what I mean? With that being said, I'm a transplant. Everyone knows that I'm a New York Buckeye. Right? I love 614 just as much as 718. But I'm really interested to see this game because Michigan's been winning. And I really want to see how it goes. Because for me, it's if the coach is not there, we lost because of the coach. Anyway, it all boils down to this is really heavy on Ryan Day's shoulders. You know what I mean? And I'm interested in the dynamic off the field and how it's going to play out. Another thing, one more thing. Why the fuck is this game still at noon?
I don't understand. I said that
That's
yesterday.
crazy.
Like,
I mean,
it's
you know what I'm
always
saying? Nah,
traditional.
they
on
doing
that.
that,
what
bro,
I- what
because
do
they
I always
stopping
say?
the world
No,
purposely.
No bullshit. What do I always say about tradition? Tradition is great until it stops making sense.
Right.
So it's tradition, yes, but doesn't make sense anymore.
They want
You know
people
what
to
I'm
be
saying?
in a
So now,
frenzy.
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying? Now you create a new tradition.
Yeah.
You move this game to 8 o'clock. Why is this game at noon?
You said it should be at 8.
It should be at 8. It should
Yeah.
be.
Alright.
It should at least
It's
at 4.
one of the
It should be
biggest
later
rivalries
the
in
day.
sports. It should be later in the day.
It should be later in the day.
I think it changed now that because of the dynamic of the game between these two. The rivalry was
Exactly.
always there, but now you're talking about the number 2 and the number 3 team in the
Well,
country.
every so often,
That's
Bro, it's been like that before, though.
Yeah, it's been like that before.
It's
But every
been
so
like
often
that
happens.
before.
But yo, check
Not
this
for a
out, man.
while though.
Shit don't make sense.
You know what I mean?
It
It's
was
been a
1 and 2
while.
before.
It's been
wasn't
about
it?
a
Shit at
decade.
noon,
Last
man.
year.
What
That
was they
was
last year? 1 and 2?
Yeah.
All right.
So now it's just like, okay, 2 years in a row. Now this game deserves a little bit respect. At least
yeah.
put it at 4.
Right.
It should be,
But
at,
I
exactly.
agree
It should
with
be
that.
at 4 o'clock.
Crazy.
It doesn't, you know what I'm saying? Tradition is fine until it eventually stops making sense. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense anymore.
Right.
And at what point is Nike or somebody gonna be like, yo, we got to move this game to 4.
Right.
You got to move this.
Facts.
You got to be later on in the day. The commerce, the community. You know, you drunk. Everybody spending money. They partying until 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
Right. Like, you know what I'm saying? I took a dumbass class in college, but all the things that are in the impact, the economy of the city. Come on, man. You know what I mean? Everyone, they're gonna be drunk celebrating or drunken in despair because they lost. But no,
Right.
it should be an all-day party.
Now, you
I know
talked
people.
about...
I know people that they take this day off every year. They take the Ohio State Michigan game off. This is
It's
their
big.
birthday. They request every year.
It's big.
Yo,
So let's do some predictions, man.
We'll check it out real quick. He talked about Harbaugh not being there. This is
Yeah.
a big question for me. Is this an asterisk win if Ohio State wins this game? Is it an asterisk win?
I think it is.
Michigan.
The only reason I'm saying it is, bro, is because if you pay attention to timing, right?
Yeah.
Since Harbaugh been there, before he got there, they weren't beating Ohio State consecutively like that. They was getting beat. You know what I'm saying?
still
So
up all time.
not only did he come in and beat Ohio State, but he
You know
did
he-
it back to back.
He been there for 8 years though.
Yo, let me tell you
He
something.
been there for 8
alluding
years,
to what,
but if
alluding
you
to what
pay
you said
attention-
And he
last
only
week,
won-
Alex,
this is his
when
third
niggas, when
year
niggas wasn't really
where
Buckeye fans,
the first 2
Michigan
years
was
they
whipping
won.
on them niggas consistently. Like during the early 90s.
I was
early
gonna
2000s,
say, bro,
them niggas
like
was getting whipped on,
everybody
son.
try to make it seem like it's lopsided. I think since Jim Harbaugh been there, he's done a good job of curating a team that can go and beat Ohio State two times in a row.
Jim Harbaugh made it competitive. For the first few years he was there, it became a competitive game. It became the game that you had to worry about until he crossed the hump and beat them. Now he's like, yo, you know what I'm saying? There's no mystique. Niggas ain't scared no more. The kid from Michigan went to Ohio State. The kid from Michigan went there because Ohio State stopped recruiting him at the last minute.
Right.
All they want to do is just beat Ohio
Let me
State.
ask you
They don't
this.
even care about no
The
championship.
real question is
Michigan got
this.
3 rivalries, though. That's
Is
the
it
old school
over
3
for
rivalries.
Ryan Day if he loses this game?
No.
Do y'all think that
At the-
3 losses to
It's hot.
Michigan can erase
That seat is
4 to
hot.
5 winning seasons?
It's not over, but that seat is hot.
It
That
definitely makes it
seat-
hot.
Y'all know how he
the
is,
hot-
bro.
The seat is hot.
Now,
It's
I
not
think-
over,
We
but
got
I
the seat
15
is hot.
seconds too, y'all. 15 seconds.
15 seconds on
Yeah.
this topic.
Yeah.
Yup.
Okay, so we got to go predictions, man. I'm gonna do. I already got money on it. I'm gonna have money in Vegas. I got money with the Michigan haters. I mean the Ohio State haters. It's gonna be a close game. After what I seen, Michigan barely beat Maryland this past week. Man, I think it's gonna be a close game. I think it's gonna be a not a high scoring game. I got Michigan losing by 5 points. So Ohio State.
With that
I got
offense,
Ohio State 25. I got Ohio State 25, Michigan 20. What? Ohio State 25, Michigan 21.
All right, it's on record, y'all.
If
All right,
Ohio
let's move
State-
on. Let's move on. All right, 3,000, and we're gonna add Drake in here and what other, the other album releases too. Wayne and 2 Chainz drop, Dirk drop, Young Boy got an album out. You know what I'm saying? Chris Brown got something out. But let's start off with Andre 3000. Man. We're gonna start from left. Jomo, that's your guy.
Who's
3,000.
my
I
guy?
feel like you got the most to say about this.
I ain't shit to say about that.
You
I
and
don't
me
have
both.
a shit to say about this shit. This is how I feel about 3 grand. As soon as niggas start saying he was the best or one of the GOATs and niggas start requiring this nigga to kick out and spit real classic shit, he stopped rhyming.
That's too much pressure.
Yeah, I really believe that. The pressure is now these verses gotta matter. You snuck up on everybody. Now I know you coming, pause. So now ever since then he's been, oh, I don't want to rhyme, I don't feel it. You know, we all know Nas felt that pressure. Like, everything had to be a classic or so-and-so.
Yeah.
But he's been selfish with his art. Now you playing a fucking flute.
Terribly
Come
at that.
on, God.
Nigga, you don't even
Come
sound good on
God.
the flute.
You know what I'm saying? Some things you just release. Some things are EPs and just personal projects and so and so. But to make this your album, this honestly is a smack in the fans' face, man. Y'all niggas so thirsty for me, I'm gonna do anything.
Hey, bro, he sound like Kendrick Jr., bro. Make his fans wait 5 years for an album, and then we can't even vibe with you. You got to give us lessons and shit on life. Like, bro, I'm
Lessons
cool,
on
bro.
life.
Like, cause music is still supposed to be enjoyable, so I'm right there with you.
Do you feel people that make music for themselves should release it to the public?
I think people should be
Yes and
mindful.
no.
Yeah.
Yes and no.
So yeah.
Here's the thing now. With technology and the way things are distributed now, you could release that music, just that get it off your chest. I just want to get it out music in your own way. He's popular enough to literally create a side, a B channel, YouTube channel, or online, and you're like, yo, this is where I just express shit. These are jam sessions. These are just so and so, and people be okay with that.
Yeah.
Why is
But
it?
for you to present it like, yo, this is a major, this is my album, this is a release, and I was so and so, I want to hear that shit.
Bro,
I think he's a mainstream artist. Like I think he put his art out there and he understood that it wasn't going to be for everybody, and everybody took his name and inspected something that he wasn't putting it out.
Just
that
because
he
you
wasn't-
understand him don't mean that he nice.
I mean, it's not. I'm not saying it was a nice album, or nonetheless, I feel like he is an artist and that's his craft and that's what he made,
Listen.
put together and put out there. And necessarily, like I said, it's not for everybody.
So
a
you
lot of
gotta
people.
Well said, Flay. Well said. But I'm not judging him as a man, as a human, as a fucking whatever. I'm judging his music as arts, as presented to me. He presented this to me as a consumer, for me to consume,
what I
digest,
was saying at the
pause,
beginning,
and give my response to.
Right.
So if you give yourself public, if you pronounce yourself and give yourself publicly, you open yourself to criticism. That shit is some bullshit.
All right,
Two-
so let's go. We got a minute and 30. We got to go through it, dog.
to touch on what you said though, we live in a different we low-key live in a different time to where it's like it's not the same. When you drop music, you used to have to drop music to entertain the entire music industry. Now, bro, people have cult followings to where it's like, bro,
Exactly
I
that.
know for a fact that if I play this flute on this album, my fan, no matter what you think and what you think, my core fan base is gonna spin it.
Your album is always aimed at your core. Your single is to try to catch some new audience and mass appeal. Your album is always aimed at your core fans.
So if we know that, why are we looking at it like what's better?
Hold on. Your single is, you know what I'm saying, typically, I saw like MTV. Remember you get MTV single, your club single, whatever.
Yeah.
Your album, your core fans, which is why Redman still sells 500,000 copies every time he comes out.
Yeah.
Because his core fans is there.
Right.
He didn't present nothing for his core fans.
Right.
Nothing for his new fans. He just said, fuck it, I'm $3,000 and I can do what the fuck I want
wanna do.
And you're not gonna keep insulting us as fans thinking, y'all just gonna consume it anyway. Because I am who I am. The fuck out
That's
here.
like
No,
the same
nigga.
mentality of Lauryn Hill showing up late. Like, I'm here to, I'm saving souls and you complain about my lateness. That's one of the most diva statements I heard in the last 30 years.
Yeah.
That is trash. We got 10 seconds, y'all.
Lauren hurt
I
my
didn't think we was
heart,
going to
man.
get through 5 minutes of 3 stacks, but that was a good conversation. For real. You know what I'm saying?
This nigga playing the flute, son.
Terrible.
This is where we at now, God.
I think-
Golden State Broad. Golden
I love
State
black
Broad, y'all.
violin. I love them. I love. Well, no, I don't listen.
Yeah.
Just come on, man.
Yeah, they hard.
You present terrible music.
I seen them live, Black Violin.
You present
Golden,
terrible-
Golden State Broad, man. Draymond choking niggas out. What y'all got to say about that?
Bro, he
Shit, I
needs some
think-
help, bro.
You think you need help?
I think he needs some
You know
help,
where he
bro.
from?
I don't know where
He
he
from
bro.
Detroit.
That shit don't give.
I
Yo,
don't
you know
give a
what?
fuck where
That
he
shit,
from,
yo.
bro.
He act like a
Yo,
Detroit nigga.
You
no,
know
he
what
don't.
he is,
No,
bro?
he
He
don't.
don't
Overly
fight nobody
aggressive.
he
No, he
don't
don't.
think he can't beat.
No, he
though.
don't.
I
Hey, yo,
You think
can I
so?
speak on it? Let me speak on it. Let me speak on it. Let me. Hey, yo, that nigga Draymond is very conscious of the camera. He do shit for attention.
Yeah.
That was some gay ass bullshit headlock that he put him in. Like, yeah, I'm gonna go viral off this, and niggas gonna talk about it. Now, I get you defending your teammate, and he ain't really do it to choke son out, but he did it to be sure that he was seen. Draymond's in the middle of the fray. Now, who was the other team? It doesn't even matter.
Timberwolves.
It doesn't even matter.
What does
Somebody
that
should-
do?
let me
Minnesota
tell you something.
Timberwolves.
What does
Let me tell
that
you
do
something.
for an NBA player, though?
What?
In this era, clout
He clown on street credibility. Like, yo, you know what? Know what he should? Know what should have
Anything
happened?
to spin
to
off
make
from
you
that.
look like
Nah,
the
let me
real
tell y'all niggas
niggas,
what should have
like,
happened.
real niggas,
Somebody should have
street
punched
cred.
Draymond clean in the face, flat out.
Right.
I ain't saying swing for the fences. Oh, you want to go viral?
Yeah.
So do I.
Right.
I would have hit him clean. I wouldn't. Mind you, I wouldn't have tried to knock the nigga out, but I would have punched the nigga in the face like this. Bop.
He
Why?
need a Ben Wallace
Listen,
to run up on.
Greg Anthony, Kevin
Somebody
Johnson.
humble his
Listen,
ass, you know what I'm saying?
Greg Anthony, Kevin Johnson. Greg Anthony when Knicks was fighting.
Yeah.
And they was fighting. Greg Anthony was on the bench in the booth. He little, Cole Anthony's dad. He got on the court and found a nigga his height and punched the nigga clean in his face. Boom. Well, fuck that. We fighting. You want to go viral and make it good like that? Okay, cool. That's what we gonna do. Cause that's all it was. Draymond knew what the fuck he doing clickbaits.
So
Get
y'all
off it.
y'all think
Get
we
off
seeing
it.
shit like that
Stop
2
that
times
fake
in a
tough
row because
guy
he want to
shit.
go viral?
Yes.
Yeah.
Stop.
I
Drake-
believe he-
Yo,
I
let
know
me
what
ask you
he's
something.
doing.
Yo,
What?
let
Bro,
me ask you.
hold
No,
on. Going viral for an athlete in this day and age, bro, will get you cut from a team.
Not him. He just signed that guaranteed deal. He
It ain't
good.
about money.
He signed for 2 years, bro.
He good. He got and it's guaranteed. He good. That nigga Gilbert Arenas played 16 games and walked away
I mean,
with
he
60
good
million.
if he don't want to play
He
no
good.
more.
Listen.
So you think
he's
he
not
just
playing
like
no more
that?
anyway? No,
Bro, what? Yes, bro.
fuck out of here.
You said that he like
You
that?
think he a
I'm
tough
just asking,
guy?
is he just
Draymond
like
been,
that?
bro.
I
Draymond
think
been
definitely.
physical, bro.
You think Draymond what?
I definitely think Draymond is.
Draymond's a physical, tough basketball player. Is he a tough nigga? Is he a tough guy?
It
Those are
don't
two
matter,
different
bro.
things.
It don't
Fuck
matter,
outta
bro.
here.
Those are two
Because if
Fuck
I'm
outta
tough
here.
on the
No,
football field, bro, if
hey,
I'm
yo,
tough on the basketball
hey, yo,
field,
we know
and you
Oakley
knock
from
one of my
Cleveland.
players on the ground,
We
bro,
know
I'm going to crack back.
We know Oakley.
That
from
don't mean
Cleveland,
I'm street or
Oakley
gangster.
official. You said Ben Wallace. These niggas is official tough niggas across the board. Anthony Mason.
Yeah.
These niggas is official
Right.
tough niggas off the court.
Right.
And then also we know the niggas that's physical on the field and within the confines of the rules.
I ain't gonna do shit.
You comfortable with Drake? You
That
comfortable with
nigga, but
Draymond
that
in the
nigga,
club?
that nigga punches
It's
his own
sports,
fucking
so I'm not
teammate.
worried about what he do
asking
off
you
the
about
field.
sports. I'm asking you
Jordan
comfortable
Poole,
walking
though,
the
I don't like niggas that
Why
do,
people don't think? Why people don't give Jordan Poole no credit? Like he just some soft light skinned nigga.
because he showed us there that he was that. He probably knew that before us because he with him every day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't like niggas that do mismatch bully shit.
Bro, and I don't like niggas that do sporadic shit to like you said earlier, that niggas that they wouldn't do it to on the street.
Okay, who is
nigga
that?
Draymond.
Draymond.
Okay, so I asked you, was he like that? You said yeah.
That's
like
what I'm
that.
saying.
So you say he won't do that to
So
somebody
what
on
I'm
the street.
saying is sporadic, being sporadic on because you need help is different than going viral for clout. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that he really
He did that shit knowing he gonna get the response he did.
No, bro, he did it because he don't care.
Man, the fuck out of here.
He did it because he don't
Draymond ain't
care,
none of that
bro.
tough guy shit from this nigga
He did
at
it because
all,
he
son.
don't care, bro.
Fuck out of here.
You can't tell me a player like Draymond Green is not trying to play in the NBA until he
Draymond-
can't play no more.
Because, okay, everyone.
So why would he do something to jeopardize it?
Big miraculous statement was that? I'm gonna play as long as I can.
Coming
Yeah.
off another
this
incident
nigga,
where he was violent with a player that
Violent with who?
almost
With
cost
Jordan
him a deal. He
What it
probably
cost
would have got a better
that
deal.
chokehold was kind of
Hold on,
soft, bro.
hold on,
He
hold
ain't
on, hold
really,
on.
like,
He
threw
ain't
a
really
hook on
get
a
Bro,
nigga
hold
in
on,
the
hold on.
game
Let me
or
finish
shit.
my
He ain't
point.
really
My
throw him in the
point
fiend.
is this, bro.
He ain't really throw him in the fiend.
My
like
point
he
is
was
this.
throw him in the
My point
fiend.
is this, bro.
Yeah.
The Warriors gave him less money because, first of all, the Warriors leaked that video. That's known.
Yeah,
So they gave him less money in his deal because of that.
that was strategic.
So what I'm saying is, when it's time to go back to the drawing board, what do you think they're gonna say?
He's not gonna. He listen. At
me ask
this
you-
point now,
What do
he's
you
at-
think they're gonna say?
This
Answer
is
my question.
Hold on, this is a skill thing now, God. At rest now he's on NBA veteran minimums. It's a skill thing. It's not necessarily his personality. That they use that tactic to give him less money this time. But from here on out, Draymond's not commanding top dollar.
He can't.
He wasn't.
All right, we
anyway.
talking about Will Smith, DL, y'all. This is a
start
curveball.
You go
topic.
first, Al.
This is a curveball
Pause,
topic.
God. Let me start this with a heavy, enthusiastic pause, man. I don't want to. My disclaimer is: do not judge me for these comments, man. We going this way. It's not me, God. It's the nigga Will that's taking pipe, God.
You think so?
Man. Hey, yo,
That's what it's about, man. It's one of them,
it's a popular thing to say to everyone. That's how you discredit niggas now. Immediate discreditation is call them gay and make them prove they not. You know what I mean? And with the power of the alphabet community, shit is crazy. I don't know who's more powerful, LBG or PETA. That shit is nuts. I'm more scared of them than the FBI, CIA, and, you know what I'm saying, Homeland Security. But, you know what I mean? It is what it is.
You know one thing that
I
stand
think-
out to me?
Go ahead.
My fault to cut you
No, go
off.
ahead.
Is the fact we ended this conversation. We kind of started it. It was crazy that this incident happened. I want to say it was Monday, and we ended our last conversation talking about Will and Jada, and then I said we should talk about it next week. But I say that to
Shit
say,
steady evolving.
listen, I say that to say, whose face have you seen the most out of this situation?
Jada.
Jada.
Exactly. The fact that she's the one in the
Capitalizing.
media. I'm not gonna say capitalizing, but she's holding it down for him.
I just think,
Holding down
bro.
for
I
who?
think it's a
Hold on, like,
clear
I'm
stance.
not following your point. Who's she holding down for what? What is...
She's the one. She's like got his back. Like, oh yeah, it's a lawsuit. We got
If
a
you were
lawsuit.
Will, would you address this?
No, he didn't even
Yeah.
address when Jada was on her media book
Listen, let me
campaign
tell
and
you
going
something.
around.
Bro, but
I
if
wouldn't
you're
even know
if,
energy,
if you're
bro.
Will,
So,
why
let
would
me
you?
tell
If
y'all
you're,
something right now.
if you're Will, why would you address
Let me
anything?
tell y'all
That's
the
what I was
happiest
asking.
person.
Yeah.
Let me tell y'all the happiest person behind all this, behind the Will Smith, behind the fucking Joe Smith. You know who's happy? Dwight Howard. He's like, I'm off the back page.
Yeah.
Dwight Howard's like,
Real.
yes.
Hey, he got away, didn't he?
Dwight Howard skated out the back door. You hear me? Dwight Howard like, woo, my nigga Will. He might hit Will in the DM shit like, Will, stop playing with me, God. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
It get quiet till niggas.
He'd be
see
like,
him
Dwayne,
again.
really?
Yeah, nigga like,
I'm
but that
Superman.
Dwayne shit.
We the same height.
Dwayne scrolling on that nigga IG now, like yeah, kind of.
This
Big
nigga.
Willie.
Right.
Listen,
But nah,
let me tell
man,
y'all niggas something, man.
Do y'all believe it though? Like, you don't believe that?
I believe that shit, bro. I
said you
believe.
do.
I
You know what?
believe it, bro.
I'm not hearing definitive no's.
Yeah, that.
That's the problem. I'm not hearing definitive. No, get the fuck out of here. No, nigga. No. That's it. I'm not hearing no definitive no's. I'm hearing, you know, I'm not going to engage in the, you know what I'm saying? Like Dwight Howard has never definitively said no. He's like, why do y'all care? You know what I'm
He
saying? Why do you
basically
keep
said,
saying,
yeah, though.
nigga, yeah, listen,
told
man,
us,
no,
yeah.
nigga. This nigga lying, man. Fuck out of here. No.
Right.
Just no, flat out no. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Alex, are you a thief? No. There's no question about it. You know what I'm saying?
There's no lawsuit.
Ain't no lawsuit, nigga. No. I'm not a thief,
right.
nigga. You can leave Alex around your money, your girl, anything. He's not going to take. He don't want your shit, girl.
Right.
No, that's not who he is. So it's a definitive no. You know what I'm saying? Right.
Now, do you think this plays into, because, you know, we've all heard rumors of Will and Jada being swingers.
So, the reason I feel like it's true is because I can't cite the source right now, but a couple sources said that this ain't the first time they done heard that, and this ain't the first time they done heard those two names together. Period.
Niggas been hearing that. Niggas been passing that rumor around for years.
So all right. So if we know that, then I don't understand why it's so far fetched. Like if they swingers, we already know that he done been in bed with another man.
Far fetched is different from
Swinging, hold on, God. Swinging. And that shit don't mean you saying you entertaining.
I mean, they all in the same room.
But they all in the same room, bro. If you in the same room with a man with
All
his
you had
dick
to
out,
do is that what that
you
means?
gay, bro. If you in the same room with another man and his dick is out, you're gay.
No, that's not what that
Nah, that's not true. Get the fuck
Bro,
out of here, God. You bugging.
I'm not. I don't do all
You
that threesome
bugging.
shit. I'm not fucking.
I mean,
with my
that's
homie.
your comfort
That's
level. That doesn't make you gay,
that's your
though.
comfort level. I'm just saying, God. Whoa, son. So
Gay,
I mean,
Pimp
the
C thought.
definition-
Hey,
jumping
Pimp
off
C
chicks.
thought these
I don't
niggas was
roll like
gay,
that.
bro.
Nigga jumping
Oh,
off.
Pimp
like
C
that.
thought these niggas was gay, bro. Period. And I ain't got no
He said-
problem if
he
you
said
gay,
he
you
thought
gay.
who
Do
was
your
gay.
thing. I
Pimp
got
C
gay
thought who was
family.
gay.
Pimp C said if these niggas is in the same room with they ass out, that mean you looking at another nigga ass. That mean you gay. That's what he said.
So
Period.
Nipsey gay.
So what the fuck that means?
Was he in another room with a
He's
nigga
on
with his
video.
ass out?
Yeah. He's
Then
on
that's gay,
video.
bro.
Yeah.
Or bro, but my whole thing is be gay. That's cool.
Get
But
the
just
fuck
be
outta here.
you.
I'm not listening to this dumbass new age
Be
bullshit.
you, bro.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Be you,
We
bro.
got 5
Tell
seconds.
niggas
We got
something,
3
man.
seconds.
Be
We
you,
on this
bro.
Diddy.
Dumbass new age bullshit.
Speaking of
Man, nigga,
gay, we got
fuck
Diddy
outta here,
lawsuit.
nigga.
We got Diddy.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
Speaking of gay.
This nigga, hold on,
We
God. Hold
Diddy,
on. Stop.
bro.
Don't cut me the fuck off. Get the fuck out of here. So niggas jumping off chicks on growing up, all that shit now. Niggas like, y'all got a little shit. Niggas athletes. Now niggas,
You're
get the
talking
fuck
to
out of
him,
here.
nigga. I
I
ain't
know.
say that.
This is your man,
Bro,
son.
if
Fuck outta
you
here.
want to
You
talk
bugging.
about you being comfortable about busting a bitch down with another nigga that's naked,
Bullshit,
let's talk
son.
about it.
This nigga's wildin'.
Let's
son.
talk about it, bro.
All right, we can talk about it.
All right,
dog.
we can move on.
We can talk about now. We can talk about it, God.
Diddy.
Fuck out of here, son.
Diddy.
The Diddy lawsuit.
Did he do it or did he?
Hey, this shit came and went, didn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, is this an attack on a billionaire or is this shit true,
Attack
y'all?
on the billionaire.
No, this
Flat
is
out.
when your secrets
What
come to light.
he pay? 30
It's
million?
done in the
30
dark
M's.
comes to
What he
light.
pay, 30
He
million?
settled something.
Nah, they don't say what he settled. They said what she asked for, and they said that
It was
what's
between
he asked
30.
for?
They said it was between
She asked
30
for
and
30
100
million.
M's.
That's
Get
crazy.
the fuck out.
30
He had
M's.
that bitch settled for like 10.
What she did.
That bitch settled
Yeah,
for
she-
like
oh, no,
10
she
to
did.
50. The
She
fuck
had
she
to.
did.
Yeah, she
He's
did.
a
Yes, the fuck she did.
billionaire.
Yes,
That's
the
it.
fuck she did.
So
He's a
what?
billionaire. Like, who
Flight.
the fuck gonna get off on
Flight.
10 M's?
Bro, listen, let me ask you a
No,
question.
nigga,
You
I
can't
need
keep up with
30.
him.
Let me ask you a
Listen,
question, bro.
listen, I can outpace you. I'm a billionaire. I can outpace you.
I could
just
drag this out.
I could just outlast you.
But your
I could
original
just
question,
outlast
was
you.
this an attack on a billionaire? Do you think it was her getting money or it was actually
I believe, to be honest, I believe it, man. It's so many things, and like, I can't say because I've never been in the same room as him. I have never been around him, so it's just what I hear, putting pieces together and making my own opinion. From what I heard, man, I heard Diddy get down on some weird shit. Like I've heard a lot of different
I heard
things.
Diddy
So
and Will before.
You stand up, Flight. You stand up for what you believe in?
absolutely.
So if I take your phone right now and you know that I got it, but I'm like, nah, bro, you're not getting that shit back till Tuesday. Is you gonna be cool with that or you want your shit today?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Would you settle for me taking your phone until Tuesday or do you want it today?
Oh, I see what you're saying. I mean, of course, I need my phone.
Okay then, bro. If she got raped, beat in traffic, I feel like she should have a lot more to stand up for.
She ain't get raped, beeped in traffic. That's not what happened, son.
That's what she's saying
I'm
happened.
telling you, I know what she's saying. What happened is Diddy turned her out. Diddy took her to this rich, eccentric, wild shit going on. She made it uncomfortable at first, and she participated. Now she like, yo, that's what happened. Diddy's like, yo, we going in here. This is what happens in here. And all type of shit was going on. Mad Sodom and Gomorrah, wild shit was going on. She was like, I was reluctant. I didn't want to or so-and-so. She probably succumbed and gave in a couple times. Now she going through her fucking moral compass. It's like, I shouldn't have did that.
She's broke.
Yeah, and she did. You know what I'm saying? Listen, Puffy got
cheated with a
listen,
trainer.
Puffy got a lot of secrets. We know this. Puffy ain't crystal clean. Puffy does an amazing job of keeping his shit only speculation and quiet. Ain't nobody definitively prove all the shit we hear about Puffy.
Right.
And he's
So-
like, listen, you know, what they say, just pay and get it over with.
Yeah.
Sometimes they say, just pay and get it over with and move on. You know what I'm saying?
Because he ain't let that shit.
That nigga ain't let
gain
that shit
no
drag
fire
out at all.
Yeah.
Oh
Nigga
no, it
Puffy
ain't.
did
I
that
think
shit.
it gets worse when you hurry up and
buy.
I
and
don't.
when you buy out, because they're like, what the fuck you trying to hide? And then this nigga talking shit like, you're trying to make an attack on
You
me.
don't think it looked worse if she took the money?
Yeah,
It looks worse on both of them. Like, she just looked like she wanted the money.
Listen,
Because
the money
at that point, like,
the
you
money
should-
discredits her story. The money
Exactly.
that discredits her story.
Hey.
Now it's going to be all I gotta do is insinuate that it's just a money grab. Puffy gonna talk reckless. I don't write checks. He's like, I gave a bitch 30 mil and she walked away.
and that,
You know
and
what I'm
that,
saying?
that right
What
there.
did 50 say some line about that shit? Puffy's Steve Stout, he wrote the nigga a check now. You know what I'm saying? Like, Puffy's good for that shit, man. He do shit. He got enough bread to get it. He walks away out of it. That
Yeah, I
nigga the
think
Teflon
Cassie dropped
Don,
the
son.
major ball because she was supposed to, with the accusation, the allegations she made, she was supposed to stand up for women who have been raped and
Yeah, niggas
did all
talking
that.
about
And she took a
human
little
trafficking.
payday just to shut
niggas
up.
Her and her little boyfriend.
Yeah,
running
you
low
took a
on
payday to
funds.
shut
Niggas
up.
running
Like
low
you
on
could
funds.
have, you could have rode that horse, and then before you knew it, you would have been up.
If it was like you said, if
100 M's.
If it wasn't
If it was
about the
true.
money, if it was about the money and having the stance and making a thing, she would have did it.
Right.
She caked out, took the money. Period. If it was about the stance and about it, she wouldn't have did it. She wanted the bread. It was a money grab. Puffy gave her some money.
So we got 25 seconds. Do y'all think moving forward she's going to speak out?
No, hell no.
Nah,
The
she
NBA
can't. She took the
strong,
money.
Nigga.
You can't now.
She
Shut
took
up.
the money.
She
She
gotta
can't.
be quiet.
Nigga. The
I mean, we know Diddy smarter than that. Yeah, I'll
The
give you this
NBA
money.
is
You better not
strong,
ever
nigga.
open your mouth
You
again.
fuck around with Kim.
Yeah.
When she talk about
Ooh,
Tupac
that's what I wanted to
situation.
say too. What about Kim Porter? Because now it goes. I've heard a lot of people raise eyebrows about what do y'all really think happened to Kim Porter?
I heard a bunch of weird shit. She was sacrificed, all that dumb shit. I don't get into that.
You can't
Bro, I
sacrifice
ain't-
somebody who's already rich. Like,
I ain't, yeah.
he's already rich.
I'm talking about, well, I mean, I don't know. Like, that shit sounds stupid. I mean, even
I
if
was
she
gonna
wasn't rich,
say-
it's still dumb. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Ain't none of their kids come out and say nothing like that. Like I ain't even gonna speak on that shit. I don't think it's true for real.
All right, Shakur Santos. I'm the only one. Oh, you watched that, bro? You watched that?
Yeah, I watched that shit. I watched it. I'm
You
a
didn't- I
Shakur
didn't
fan.
watch
What
it.
you want?
I ain't check it out. I'm about to check it out now.
What you want me to say? You can check it out now. Now you want to do your homework? Fuck out to get in front of the class and talk. Nigga.
Talk
Now,
about it.
hold
Talk
on,
about it.
quick thing. I love the picture because it's been trending and it went viral. A lot of people are talking
Picture
about
fire.
boxing. Most people don't even know who Andre Ward is, but that's funny as hell to me because I think it's too soon for him to be in that picture, man. It's too early for Shakur to be in that picture. Like,
The stats say
Why
okay.
if he not getting hit as a boxer?
The stats say okay. You know, the three
Oh,
division.
your
That's a good
career is
point.
not even close to being over.
But he not getting
Like,
hit as a
the-
boxer.
the three
That has
division-
nothing to do with.
the
That's
three
like me not
division.
getting tackled as a running back.
That don't mean you can't get hit though, and that don't mean you won't get hit. Boxing, anything can happen.
But
Type
it's
shit,
what
I feel
was
that.
was okay. The only you could say about that about Floyd, but Andre Ward was his manager. Bud is his big bro. The only one that really don't belong is Floyd.
Floyd.
You know what I'm saying? But he fights like you could say he kind of fights like Floyd. So I ain't mad at the picture.
I'm not mad at it at all because
Yeah.
it's fire for real.
Yeah,
But
Floyd-
and I'm
Floyd's
just
desire
like,
to be included sometimes rubs me the wrong way. His desire to be included, like don't count me in, don't forget about me. Sometimes he like
He got it bad.
yeah,
he got
it's
that
like,
bad.
don't, you know what I'm saying? His desire to be included and be in the forefront
Still
sometimes
the GOAT,
bothers
though, my
me,
nigga.
son. Yeah,
so what's
absolutely
next
the GOAT,
for him?
but
What's next for Shakur, man?
Let me
Hey,
tell you, hold on,
no,
man.
let Alex talk on his because this is where he know.
Yeah. Damn, like
cook.
I ain't know nothing about none of the other topics.
No, I ain't
nigga.
saying
know-
that, but this where you can cook for real.
Yeah, Shakur, man. So the fight to me, I got into about a million arguments already. I thought it was a good fight, man. A fight where it's a chess match and you could watch if you know what you're watching. You see what's going on there, toe to toe. It wasn't a lot of punches thrown, which was interesting because Shakur had a lot of opportunities to counter punch, but it was a defensive masterpiece. Like he took away somebody that has a beautiful left hand and real power, and just took away all his weapons. This is what I was telling Marcus and his dude. I'm just like, bro, Santos, it wasn't a 50-50 fight because Santos didn't take away Shakur's best weapon, which is his defense. Like, yo, you came to fight to win, my nigga, so you can't complain about how the style of fight that he fought. You should have brought the fight to him and took it away because what did you come to do, complain about the fight or win?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So Shakur's next move, bro, he showed me that he can beat anybody still because nobody can hit him. You can't beat what you can't hit. So you know.
That's an interesting take in the fight, and I did see your point when you said that. My thing about the fight, what I got from Shakur, what I kept seeing, was like, yo, avoid the upset. It's almost like he was looking ahead. Like, I better not make a mistake here because after this, the big money fights are coming. It's almost like they was in his head, like, just win, don't worry about it, because after this, everything, the world's gonna open up for you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he was going in, like, yo, I gotta make sure, like, you know what I mean? I gotta make sure I don't get upset. Let me just play it safe. Let me just win the fight versus looking spectacular because everything else gonna come after that. And I think it backfired on him a little bit. You know what I mean? It wasn't aesthetically pleasing to the casual fans. And he draws a lot of casuals in. You know, it wasn't necessarily pleasing unless you really into the game. And I watched the guy like, yeah, great defensive fighter, so-and-so. But it looked like, you know, it wasn't appealing to the eye of the regular.
Well, let me ask you this. Is there, because I answered this question already, is there a pattern of Shakur not showing up or fighting the same fight when he fights people that have power punchers?
Is that what you think the factor was in
I
this
think
fight?
it is. I think he does, because if you look at when he fought Nakatila, he did the same fight. You know what I'm saying? Every time he fights somebody with some power, he fights the same way. Joel Gonzalez at 126, he fought like this. So, I mean, I think when
You
he
think
fights
that's a good adjustment?
I mean, he doing what he got to do. You know what I'm saying? If what he feels he got to do, I would like to see him throw a little bit more offense. But if he's gonna go into defensive mode, it is what it is. You need to beat him on the other end.
Right, I agree. You do need to beat him. I think Shakur is showing that, and I agree with that statement because I kind of come to that conclusion too. Shakur showing a slight fear of power. Like I don't think Shakur is scared of losing. I think he's young. He's scared of getting embarrassed. I think he's more of that. Like I don't want to get rocked. I don't want to get hurt. I don't want to get niggas laughing at me like Zab Judah's knockout, and I'm seeing that. Yeah. Like when the nigga got power, he retreats heavy into the shell. And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with going to your wheelhouse. His wheelhouse is defense. I'm not saying nothing wrong with that. But every time he gets around power, it's like, whoa. And he really retreats. And he's almost turning back, turns into a little kid. You know what I mean? Sometimes the best way to neutralize power is to get off first. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
It looked like at times he wanted to get off against Santos.
And he was conscious of his power.
He was conscious of getting countered because that nigga was fast as hell, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And maybe something really was wrong with him. You know, Krieger was saying he was in the camp with him and he saw he got a bruised hand. I mean, he threw like little to no. He really beat him with one hand, if he's being real. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause he didn't throw that left at all.
If the hand is legitimately hurt, that makes the win impressive. But I don't know. I mean, you know what?
It don't matter because he's shown a pattern of doing the same shit.
It's easy to say, like, yo, son, I was hurt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, son, I was hurt, son. That's what happened, guy. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, if I was at my best, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, you missed a goddamn layup. You know what I mean? You choose to participate. You choose to, it is what it is. You know?
Facts.
Filled up.
So we to the end, man. What y'all feeling?
Man, I think these topics making these rundown fly, man. That was quick.
Yeah,
that was a quick rundown,
super.
man. It was good.
Yeah,
Sure.
it was quick. I mean, Ohio State, Michigan, man. We flight.
Oh yeah, we ain't even make our predictions, man. We got to because next time we come, we'll know the outcome of the fight. Next time we meet, so we gotta make predictions, man. I told y'all, man, the 25, Ohio State.
20.
Still not in love with Ohio State's offense. It still has shown me nothing. You have the best receiver in college football. You have an O-line that's gelling. You have a quarterback that grew up with the best receiver. And I'm still looking at one-read offenses. They have the offensive playbook of a high school team. It's really that bad. They really just out-recruit, we out-talent you. We out-roster you. I'm interested to see if there's going to be any wrinkles in the game. Ohio State going to show anything. Michigan is coming straight forward. Michigan is not showing. They're not changing. It's not gonna be nothing pretty.
Right.
They just flat out. I just feel I'm better than you.
Right.
I'm gonna push you around. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna see how Ohio State respond to that. That being said, I haven't really placed a bet yet, but I ain't gonna hold you. I'm really 50-50 right now.
You gotta have
I'm
a
really
prediction,
50-50
though.
right now.
Prediction, man.
How many weeks we got?
I want
till they
Ohio.
play?
Listen, I want
It's next
Oh,
week.
it's
You're
next
right. No,
week?
listen,
Oh, shit.
I want Ohio State to win, but I feel like Michigan gonna get them.
Ooh.
Do you want my prediction right now? If I had to go right now, I want Ohio State to win, but I feel Michigan's going to get them.
Now, is your prediction from your heart, or that's what you really think?
Both.
That's so. I mean, I put my money on it, so
Yeah,
I
okay.
clearly really think
yeah,
that. But I did. Any of y'all watch Michigan play yesterday?
Yeah.
They look
I
good.
watched them play Maryland. Maryland is what 6-4.
Yeah.
They're not a bad team. and that's what I don't want people to think. Maryland's not a bad team. I want to say they scored like 17 on us, and us being Ohio State. But I watched them struggle with a team that is not that they're not bad, but they're not that good.
Niggas look past the game.
I'ma
That
keep it
game,
up.
it's a game they was looking past. Nobody give a fuck about Maryland.
I'm gonna
I
keep
mean,
it a
it's
stack
easy to
past. I'm
say
gonna
they
keep it
looking past it, but they knew what they was walking into. They knew that Maryland had not been a cakewalk all season though,
niggas
and they
is
was
soft.
coming out. They was coming out gunning.
said
Like
we beat
when
Penn
when
State.
do you keep looking past them?
Because
they almost lost.
You played Penn State the week before,
Right.
And you play Ohio State the week after.
Okay, and them was
Nobody
2
cares
weeks in a
about
row.
fucking
So their whole season, they were spoon-fed teams. To be honest, it is just how it's how it rolls when they make this when they make the schedule. That's just how it go. But with that being said, they didn't look that good against Penn State. They pulled it off. They didn't look that good against Maryland, and they pulled it off. That's why I'm like, okay, now I honestly feel like we could pull this.
Them
Ohio
niggas
State
gonna
can
look
get
good
this.
against Ohio State though.
Hopefully.
Fuck all that. They ain't
Hopefully, 'cause I wanna see a good
listen,
game.
They're gonna look good against Ohio State. They're gonna look good against Ohio State. They're not gonna.
What makes you so confident in saying
Because
that?
it's an Ohio State game. They got something to prove. They're gonna look good against Ohio State.
What do they have to prove? They done won 2
They're
years
gonna
in a row.
prove that
We
they
got some. Ohio State got something to prove.
Right now, the bulletin board is the whole me against us against the world.
They're
did
trying
us
to be
dirty.
victims.
They did us. Yeah, okay,
They're a
whatever.
victim
Bro, I'm gonna be
now.
honest,
The same,
bro.
listen, they doing the same thing the nigga did against Dion. They hating us. We Michigan, that's why. They about to come out with some new PEs. Jordan about to go crazy.
It might
LeBron
work.
gonna buy his usual headphones for him. You know what I'm
For who?
saying?
Ohio State?
Yeah. And they're gonna go crazy. You know what I'm saying? LeBron gonna be like, hey, his new headphones, fellas. Like, we ain't got NIL deals now. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna do that. Everybody's gonna be happy, gonna look forward to it. Michigan's like, yo, this the game we've been waiting for. We're gonna prove to the world that we the best team in the Big Ten and we in the playoff championship. How we're gonna come back for the playoffs.
Right.
And they're gonna take a shot at the national championship.
They don't even want to win the national
I got
championship. They
I
just
got
wanna beat
Michigan.
Ohio State.
I got Michigan. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm an Ohio State fan. I think Michigan has the more explosive offense out of the two this year.
JJ McCarthy.
And I
is
think
trash.
I think Kyle McCord is a little young,
Course,
bro.
not trash.
Huh?
I was
Kyle
gonna
McCord's
say
not
he
trash.
took,
Equally trash.
he's young, is what I think. You feel me? So I got
He ain't
I got
fucking
Michigan
young.
like
Who?
I got
Kyle
Michigan
McCord?
like 32-22.
Kyle
bro.
McCord is a junior.
I thought he was a sophomore.
He's a junior.
Well, I mean, he's
that
a
young bull
he's
they
a
got
first
coming,
year he's a first
that
year
young
Ohio
Michael,
State player.
That young Michael Vick type
You know
bull
what
they
I'm
got
saying?
coming. It's about to be some shit, man.
What
That
you
young-
think?
My prediction is all heart. This Ohio State.
that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Because I can't name 5 players on each side. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't tell you. So
Marvin Harrison, you can name them.
What?
Kyle, you can name Marvin
I
Harrison
know
the best
Marvin
receiver.
Harrison. All them niggas go to my barbershop. Shout out to Case, but I don't know them niggas. So let's go
Listen.
Bucks.
Go Bucks.
There
Right.
it is, man. We're gonna know. We definitely gonna have
If
something.
they win the
I'm
game,
looking
it's
right
gonna
in the
be
camera
because of
next
Marvin
week.
Harrison Jr.
When everybody go against
But
me,
if they
what
lock
happened?
him up,
Alex,
it's over with.
He about to see
when
so
everybody
much
go
double.
against me, what happened?
Oh, yeah. CB, yeah, y'all already
you
know.
should.
Y'all
Hey,
already
I'm about
know.
to sign off, yo. I'm out.
All
DMG
right.
True.
We all out, man. We'll holler at y'all next week.
Listen,
Yes,
he
sir.
about to
Back.
go listen to that Wayne and 2 Chainz album.
Man, we'll get to
Got
that.
that shit in the fucking car right now. 2 Chainz.
All right, y'all.
Peace.
Don't
We'll
say
be
bye
back
to me,
next
yo.
week. Peace.